We're back with Future Friday. We're kicking it off with an amazing topic. I'm so excited. We have Nathan Graham back by popular demand, and we're going to talk about creating your AI twin. So we're very excited about this. Nathan, you should be able to share your screen. We can get going right away.
Yeah, you guys should see download. Hey, Jen.
Yep,
Right.
we do
Perfect.
indeed.
Okay, so I only have a half an hour, and this is a massive topic for a half an hour. We have split this into three courses, and I'm going to show you all three things that we will be talking about. Now, bear with me. I have multiple monitors, so that's why sometimes I'll be looking at the screen. Sometimes I won't be, and if you put up your hand, I may miss it. So you can unmute and ask at just a proper break. All I ask is you keep it on topic until afterwards. At the very end of it, you're more than happy to talk about other AI questions after the 30 minutes. Okay, so very quickly too, while this is relevant, what I'm going to be teaching is basically how to mass produce onto social media in a very short amount of time and why this is important. So if you've noticed going to ChatGPT, if you ask who the top realtor is in your area, it'll start bringing up options, and same with Google AI searches. We are seeing so far, and by the way, this technology can change by next week. So if you go to another course and it's wrong, well, it could have just changed. But we are seeing the almost the death of paid number one Google results, thankfully, finally, and it's now being based off of things like your reviews and your content. And so when I look at this on social media, my very first thing I want to say is this is not designed to replace you, nor should it replace you. People will know it's AI, and that's completely okay. The whole point of this is for the internet world, the algorithms, to see that you're relevant and to see that you're putting out good content. And then you want to mix in your own content with it. So right now I'm probably on like an 80-20, 80% AI and 20% me, because quite frankly, I actually don't like social media a whole lot. I don't go on it to chit chat. And I've been wondering in my life why I even have TikTok, because it's a really weird platform. But I need it for social presence. So this allows me to pump it out. What I can do is I can create and schedule a month's worth of content in about 2.5 to 3 hours. And that includes looking after my 6-year-old daughter and as well watching Stranger Things while probably gaming at the same time. So this is what I mean by mass production. The way it starts, and I'll show you what we're going to talk about today, but I'm going to show you very quickly the whole system, and then we're going to dive into it. So the way it starts is I start with ChatGPT. I get it to create me a 1 month, 2 month, 3 month calendar based around the topic. We are going to talk about that for the first 10 minutes today. Then I create Hey Jen. This is where I create my custom avatar, and this is where we're also going to talk about it today. But then from there, what we're going to talk about in the next class is captions. And this is where we're going to add video editing to it. While I'm doing that, I'm just going to quickly, so I can just take any video and I can edit it. Oh, apparently that's not under 60 seconds. So I'll just show you an example of it in a minute. And then I have what's called Metricool, which is all my posting. These are all my pre-planned posts I can get done a month. So if you can see, I had all 5 days booked. I haven't touched this since Sunday. And if you follow me on Instagram, it's never really me usually. It's usually these posts. Now, a lot of these programs are paid. I'm going to let you know right now, they're not expensive. I think Hey Jen is like 10 or 15 or 20 bucks a month. This one's like 100 bucks a year. But they are paid programs. And I do use the paid Chat GPT, and I've used it a lot. So if you're not using Chat GPT, get on it right away because it learns who you are and how you are. If you look up along, and I apologize, I don't ever clear this out. I ask Chat GPT everything. If you actually look at my previous conversations, I literally upload all my medical information to it. I upload my blood tests to it. I upload all my issues to it. I'm a very curious person, so I ask really bizarre questions in this world to ChatGPT, and we have some great conversations. So start using it, start connecting with it, and that way it becomes who you are. So the first day you do this, it may not be the 100% ideal results. It might be like 70, but it will get better. Sound good to everybody? All I can see, maybe some thumbs up. Love
Yes,
it.
we're
Beautiful.
nodding. We're nodding.
This is the only thing I dislike about Zoom on this side. Okay, so how do I create a content calendar? It's very simple. I'm just going to go into Chat GPT. Now, my Chat GPT knows I'm a realtor that works in Durham. It knows that I'm in Ontario. So what things I do not have to do anymore, I don't have to be like, what's a buyer system like in Ontario? Because it just knows where I live. ChatGPT has a memory about me. If you are newer to ChatGPT, you are going to have to specify things. So, for example, if you were to ask ChatGPT, how much can I buy a house for? It has absolutely no idea where you live, what you do, anything else. Buying a house in Toronto is very different than buying a house in Grand Cache, Alberta. If anybody knows that place, and if you don't, well, there's a reason. And it's a very different expenses. So you might have to specify through it what you're actually attempting to do in this. But in my case, it knows I'm a realtor, so I would be like, hey, I want. Okay, so I'm gonna back up. Sorry. First of all, I'm going to say, hey, chat, what are people Googling in Ontario about real estate? Okay, so what this is going to do is it's now going to look at real-time data and figure out what are people actually Googling. Because this is my topic list, because I actually want to be relevant to people on my YouTube. This is multi-platformed. I want it on my YouTube, my Instagram. I don't want to do like and I literally just did this, so I'm making fun of myself when I do this, but I don't want to do just a 10 problem buyer guide because everybody does that. I want to figure out what's relevant to people. So number one is market timing and prices, right? So is it now a good time to buy a home? That's a very common question. And by the way, as a side note, I don't just come out and say, yes, go buy, because that makes me sound like a sleazy real estate agent. What I do is I'm honest with people. If you are looking at upsizing right now, it is a fantastic time to buy. The first time home buyer market seems to be selling great. And then like if you want to buy $1 million house, I don't know if you guys notice this, my region, if you want to buy $1 million house, you are getting so much more for $1 million, right? So I'll be honest about that. But the reverse is also true. If I want to downsize, now is not a fantastic time. Are prices going up or down in Ontario? Pull some stats. We know how to do that. Home sale searches, right? You can have that as a video, blah, 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 blah. So this is how I'm going to create my topic list. So let's say I'm like, ooh, market and trend prices. That seems like a really cool one. So I'm going to say, hey, can you create a 30-day content calendar on for video on social media, a script that I can cut and paste into my AI clone? Now, as you can see, I'm getting a little specific with it sometimes, but it's telling me, okay, so I want social media, but these are the assumptions it's making because it knows me. You probably want to have your own assumptions. But I now have 30 days of scripts. Is now a good time to buy? Here's an honest breakdown. Timing the market is nearly impossible, but buying opportunities, blah, 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 blah. And it has everything in there. So it has my call to engagement. If you want to know timing impacts your payment in your city, message me payment. So it has a call to action. It has the hook. It has the timing the market is nearly impossible. Is now a good time to buy in Ontario? That's what gets people attracted, right? You can ask this for lists. If you're like, hey, I want to do a mix of hooks, I want to do a mix of emotion, I want to do a mix of lists, whatever that looks like. But as you can see, in what we're 8 minutes in, I've had a lot of talking and I already have 30 days of scripts ahead of me. Oh, there are two market like I love this. Psychology and fundamentals in real estate. That's exactly what we're facing right now. Here, just like as a quick honest question, this is what I love about this. Is now a good time to buy? Just show by a nod of heads. Maybe. I personally think so. I haven't seen prices this low. I've been in the market since 2010. This is great at the moment, but I probably wouldn't buy a condo. Sorry, Rebecca, you unmuted there and I interrupted.
Oh, I was just saying, yes, it's a great time to buy.
Perfect. So, what's stopping people, and this is one of my favorite reports, what's stopping people is fear. It's psychology. So, maybe in some of our posts, this is what I love. ChatGPT recognizes that and is like, how do we help with the fear? So, it'll create scripts based off of helping against fear. All right. Okay, so that's my quick. We're 10 minutes in on how to do a script and how to get your content calendar. I'm going to leave this part with you because as ChatGPT, we talk about it a lot. Spend some time experimenting. One thing I will tell you, if you're looking to type in one line and it, bam, magically create your life for you, that's probably not going to happen. Nothing in the world works that way. But what I can tell you is if you work with ChatGPT, treat it like an assistant, not like Google. Refine, talk, excel. Um, it will actually create amazing things, right? Tell it your goals and everything else like that. All right. Whoops. So the next one is HeyGen. Now, where's my chat? Sarah, can you do you know heygen.com, Sarah?
No, this is the first time I've seen it.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to have to put in the chat myself. Um, Oops. Okay. That's how you spell it, heygen.com. Again, just a reminder, there is a little bit of cost around this, but this is what creates the AI video. I'm going to show you an example on my social media promotional site that I do of what this looks like. I won't make you listen to the whole video, but what I do want to tell you is everything top to bottom from this website to this video to this script to this concept to this idea was 100% AI. I did no filming. I just asked questions and it created the entire concept for me. So here you go. Hey there. Welcome to Synthetic Echo, where human voices become digital legends. We help busy professionals and brands stay visible online without the burnout. Here's how it works. We help create your AI clone, and your job is done, and my team takes over. We create, edit, caption, and post your content across your social platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube Shorts. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole 47 seconds, but you get an idea. That is complete AI, and that is what HeyGen is doing. Okay, so how I start is I want to go to create and go to my studio. Now, because I've used this for so long, I don't remember how to create my first avatar, but trust me, it is going to show you how to create an avatar as your first steps getting into this. And as you can see, the delightful part of technology is it works 100% of the time. Yeah. Wait, where am I? Sorry, this is my delightful technology. Just give me one. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is my creation area. I can see that I have Nathan Graham. This is me. I don't know why it's not uploading my new videos. Yet, you can see I have all these avatars. So I would just select one, whichever one. I think this one has pretty cool. Oh, actually, no, I'll do my very first one. That's a better idea. Okay, so I just select an avatar. So I did a 2-minute recording, which I'm going to show you how to do. I did a 2-minute recording where I just talk the way I talk. And then this is what creates. So I select my avatar. This is the script that was put in, and this is now going to do some things. It's not really going to act out. Now a good time to buy in Ontario. Here's the honest breakdown. Timing the market is nearly impossible, but buying opportunities. So as you can see, it's saying my script for me. And this is where it's kind of lining things up. Now, once in a while, when you want to pause, it doesn't let you. Once in a while, you do a video. So what I do is I just bring a camera with me, my phone, a little easel. And if I'm in a coffee shop, I record a 2-minute video there, and that's just another look for me, right? If I'm driving, which I have to change my driving one, and I'll show you some things to look out for on that. When I'm driving, I'll do another 2-minute video, and that's a new look for me. Does this make sense, this idea behind looks? That I do a 2-minute video, and it basically just is like new clothes, new style, new location, and everything else?
Yes. So basically, in terms of your avatar, so that's how you do that, right? Like you just record little videos here and there to have different backgrounds and make it look real. So it doesn't look like it's an AI background. Because I did notice your office in the first one you showed us, because we can see it right now looking at you on your Zoom window. So basically you just go do videos here and there, and then you upload them here, and then you choose them depending on what you want, correct?
Correct. And I'm going to show you how to do a video real quick as well today. So that I want to get lost in those weeds quite yet, but that's exactly it. So if you look at my office videos here on the right, you can see I'm wearing different clothes. I have a few different mannerisms because apparently, and I think I explained this in my last education, I wear the same clothes all the time because I find a shirt I like and I buy 6 of them just because that's who I am. But apparently that looks bad on social media and people judge you over that. So I have to buy different clothes. Sometimes I wear a hat. It just makes it look like I'm being more authentic. And then it'll also change the voice. Like this is one I did in a coffee shop that I love to use as an example because I didn't want to be loud. And you can hear the change in my voice when it starts. Now's a good time to buy in Ontario. Here's the honest breakdown. You hear that that's really muted? So something else that's really cool is I could be like, well, I want this look in the coffee shop, but my voice sounds horrible. Like that sucks. So what I do is I can go to the me and I can actually here in my advanced set, whoops, I can pick a voice from a different video. So this way it's my coffee shop scene, but with my upbeat voice.
That is incredible.
When this wants to go. Sorry, this is just sometimes takes a minute to get going. So while this is getting going, oh, here's the honest breakdown. Do you hear that? The market is nearly impossible. Yeah. It's now more updated. So sometimes you do a video that you really like or a look, but you don't like the voice to it. So you can favorite a voice. Or sometimes, let's see. I could be like, hey, I don't even like my voice. I've never used Chill Brian, by the way. I was going to use a girl, but
impossible. But buying opportunities appear when three things line up. Inventory.
No voice, Nathan.
Thank you. So when people are like, my voice is too high and squeaky, I'm like, yeah, I'm Chill Brian. This is how I roll. Okay, so let's go back because I want to keep this moving. My goodness. Sarah, I'm so happy we did this in a half an hour. So I chose my voice. I chose my theme. I want to do a quick listen to it. I'm not going to do the quick listen right now, but I generally want to do a quick listen to it just to make sure that everything sounds good. Sometimes it mispronounces words. Sometimes I want to pause. So like I can add a little pause here if I wanted to. If I actually wanted to cut something into it, right? I could actually click here and I could add another script. I could add a scene. I could add, I once added another video to mine. These are things I do not do because remember, I'm just trying to pump out quick content fast, but these are things I can do. So that's why I wanted to show you of what that looks like. And then it's going to hit generate. I'm going to give it a title called Test Example Awesome. Okay, so while this is generating, because this will take a couple of seconds, I want to go back to my video here. And I want to show you how to create a new look. So one of these things is I got all these faith over fear shirts because I just love that saying. And so I don't have a faith over fear shirt. So I'm going to create a new look. I can have one avatar on my account, but I can have up to 300 looks with that avatar, which means come Christmas, I can wear a Christmas hat for it. If come Halloween, I can wear my Jack Skellington outfit, or I can just create different looks. So I have two options. One, I can start from a video, which is what I always recommend, or two, I can actually do this from a photo as well. So at one point, I got ChatGPT to create a Lego man of myself, and I actually animated the Lego man on here, right? So you can do that. Now, the reason why I don't like doing that is do the vast majority of us smile in our headshots? Usually? Yeah. When you're delivering bad news and smiling like super happy and it exaggerates, you look like a bloody serial killer. And it does that through like just the photo. It's like, yeah, you know, the market is crashing, and I don't know if you know this, you just lost $200,000 on your house. You're going bankrupt, boys. Yeah, it's not good. So
Want to create an
now, when you're done this, I know this is like drinking through a fire hose today because I got 11 minutes left. You're going to forget how to do things. So when I went to create my digital twin, this is the video that's going to tell you how to do it. I highly recommend take 2 seconds, watch through it. Okay. I want to get started. It's going to ask me, am I using the right equipment? Which all I'm using right now is I have a Yeti mic and I have a webcam. That's it. So this is all I use. If you want to be more professional, go nuts. Am I in the right environment? I want to speak naturally and clearly. Pausing for 1 to 2 seconds between sentences with my lips closed, which if you've been watching me for the last 20 minutes, that's very hard for me to do. Now, I also have another option. I can upload footage. If I have previous footage, I can record via my webcam, which I'm going to do today, or it can record via my phone. So this is where I might have my AirPods in. I will scan this with my QR code, set up my phone at a coffee shop, and it's going to record directly to upload to here. Okay, so I don't need direct access. I can just do a 2-minute recording on this when I'm ready. But I'm going to do webcam. I'm going to turn everything on here. Allow while visiting the site. Oh, my camera's occupied, so it's not going to... Oh, that's silly. All right. Okay, so my camera's occupied, so it's not going to allow me to do it. But literally, that's what I would do, is I would just take this 2-minute video. I'll upload a video just to... So there's like a 7-minute video. I'll upload this video just because it'll hopefully tell me what I want to show you guys. Okay. Add it to my profile. Okay, so what this is now doing is analyzing the photo. So here's a couple of things, by the way. One, you want to avoid big gestures, but you want gestures. So I talk a lot with my hands. And one of the craziest things when I first saw this is I never even knew I did this. I touch my hair a lot. Or I touch my hat a lot. And so I would do not to point it out, but I'm going to point it out. Like, Faye, I was just watching you put your hair up, and that might be something you do when you talk, right? So you want to do small things like that once in a while, and it'll incorporate those gestures. So when my wife saw the first AI, she couldn't believe it because of those small gestures. Now, things you do not want to do. And I got to redo my car one. I touch my mouth a lot, and when I do that, AI imprints a mouth over my hand, and I now have a mouth in my hand, and I start talking. I did another one where I don't own a dog, but the place I was doing it had a dog, and the dog walked behind me in the filming. I didn't even realize. So now when I do an AI video, sometimes the dog's walking forward, sometimes the dog's walking backwards. It's very fun to watch. Again, though, I don't care if people know this is AI. I'm just trying to create content. Okay? But having said that, these are just things that I've learned that if you can avoid right out the gate, great. Yeah. Okay. So let's just assume I actually recorded this video for this purpose. It's now analyzing the video. Am I in a well-lit environment? Is the camera stable? Is my mouth visible at all times? Is the resolution? Do I have subtle body movements? Is there only one person in the camera? Is it a quiet background? Now, if you noticed, as I already told you, my audio quality, brief pauses between sentences. This was an 8-minute video where I didn't have any brief pauses. I don't care. Sometimes some of these things are not accurate. Sometimes it's not so subtle body movement. Sometimes the lighting isn't 100%, but I like the way it looks. I don't care. I'm still going to create it. So don't get, if like 6 of these things, maybe I'll record it, right? But I'm going to test it out afterwards. And now it's going to upload the video and I now have a new look. Simple as that. Now it's processing the avatar. Does that make sense? Like, was that pretty easy generally? Like,
Yeah, very straightforward. And if we need to go over a little bit, we can. It's no problem.
I have a question. So you use GPT to get your content, and then you're the one who is speaking it, or just your picture?
so that one I just showed you, we're going to go back because I think it should be done creating now. And I'll show you what it did with that script. Okay. So it will be my voice. I'm not actually speaking it. I just cut and paste it into here. Like if I go to this day 2, I'm just going to cut and paste it into here, and it just copies my voice. That's all that does.
So where is your voice coming from?
The recording. So like right now, this recording I just uploaded, it recorded my voice as well. So it's taking the recording of this voice, and then I can change the voice if I want.
Got it.
But yeah, it's coming from all the different looks I've created. It also creates different voices for me. Okay. All right. Just very quickly, by the way, you can see that I can change the resolution. I can also add branding, everything else. Okay, I don't want to interrupt this because I've been doing that too much, but...
And is there also like a phone app for this, or is it better to use the desktop version?
That's a good question. I don't use the phone app for it. I always use the desktop version just because it's about time for me. The phone app will help when you're creating the avatars, but that's about it, right? Okay, so just super quick. This is an avatar, by the way. I created this in portrait mode, so I cannot use this one for YouTube. I can only use it for shorts and other things. All you have to do is obviously take your phone and go like this versus like this. That's how you change it. Super easy. And this is the one I just created. Remember I was showing you the script and the voices? This is it. Is now a good time to buy in Ontario? Here's the honest breakdown. Timing the market is nearly impossible, but buying opportunities appear when three things line up: inventory, rates, and competition. Right now, buyers are asking, should I wait for prices to drop? Maybe. But while you wait, prices might fall slowly while rates remain high and the monthly payment doesn't actually improve. Historically, most buyers win by focusing on payment, not price. If you want to know how timing impacts your payment in your city, message me payment. Cool. So that's what I'll do. I'll just do 30 of those. And then that's how this is the first part to pumping out content.
Very neat.
All right, turn that down.
What a cool platform. Yeah, I haven't heard of it yet.
The play, this is still I just trying to see if I can get this going. And it's literally this quick. Like, so I created my 30-day content. The hardest part to this is just getting a lot of different looks, like just bringing your camera out and recording yourself with all these different looks. But then I just sit down on my computer and it's literally cut and paste, right? And then what we're going to show you next time is if you look at I don't have this. Let's see if I can find this here. One second.
Nathan, can I ask a really super quick question?
Yeah, for sure.
How many avatars are you able to create? Like, I know there's different levels.
Okay, so you can create one avatar on the one paid account with 300 looks.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you want a second avatar, you just need to do an add-on to the account.
Got it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Nathan, we also have a question from Anna in the chat. She just wanted clarification on the other two softwares. I know that you're going to be doing workshops with us on those in the next couple months on Future Friday, but maybe just in case people want to look at them in advance.
Yeah. There we go. Those are the two websites. Because the next thing that I would do, whoops, is video editing, which is super easy now. Who here has no idea how to edit video? Everybody here is like video editing geniuses? Like captions and pictures. Like I always thought video editing, if I want to add pictures to it, good, thank you. All right. So what we're going to teach in depth next time now is how to do captions. And I'm just going to show you because again, I just want to show you how quick this is. That's the whole point to today is, and I only have 2 minutes left. Oh my goodness. This is how quick it is. I now go into captions and I'm going to upload the video. And I don't know how this does it, how this works. I'll be honest, I think I've only ever changed 2 videos in my whole time. And I once did examples on why bunnies are better than dogs as pets. And it still inputted all the data. It's a good thing I pay for Bell high speed. Do, 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 do.
If anyone else has any questions while we're still together here, you can put them in the chat or just raise your hand just while we wait for the video to finish generating.
There will be, by the way, as people are if people are thinking of questions, there will be, I teach this a fair bit and sometimes in a much longer format as well. So if this is enough to wet the whistle, what a weird phrase, and you want to know more and dive more into it, just keep an eye on my training calendar. I've done this, like usually I have about an hour to do this, and that's why this is feeling rushed. And it is rushed because it's a lot of information, but I think it's simple enough. Like I hope one thing is this has come across simple enough.
And Nathan, where would we access your training calendar? Just
Yeah,
so we can share that.
That's something apparently I just found out I need to create is a training calendar. So the training calendar portion of it, I just do it right now actually through a lot through Jen and you guys. So I will just be posting it in our EXP groups of when I'm hosting it. And then you'll get it through there. And then Yeah, I guess creating a training calendar would probably be a good idea for me. Things I never thought of. Oh my goodness, this is making me go overtime. I'm so sorry, guys.
Well, this is amazing. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I just wanted to quickly show this editing just to kind of get you guys for the hook for next time. Um, yeah. So, anyways, while this is loading up, I guess kind of we'll just leave it at that for now. If we, is there any other questions, um, to this at all?
I know some people in the chat are asking if they can access the recording for today. Yes, you absolutely can. We're going to be sending a replay of this, so not to worry. And we'll also be sharing Nathan's contact info, so that way, if you do have any other questions, you can most certainly contact him as well.
Sorry, what? And if it's okay while this is loading, can I do my shameless plug?
Sure, go for it.
Cool. So first and foremost, I have recently learned that LinkedIn, I need reviews, and I can't send you a review until we connect on LinkedIn. So if you have an opportunity to connect with me on LinkedIn, that would be greatly appreciated. And then if you could rate me a review, that would be awesome as well. The other thing I also want to just quickly share is if anybody has mortgage questions, my actual full-time job is switching out of real estate and into full-time mortgages. So if you have any mortgage questions, don't hesitate to reach out at all. Okay, shameless plug done. All right, so this captions thing, super quick. I have now done it. This is how fast it is. Remember, I did no editing. You guys are seeing this live. Is now a good time to buy in Ontario? Here's the honest breakdown. Timing the market is nearly impossible, but buying opportunities appear when three things line up: inventory, rates, and competition. Right now, buyers are asking, should I wait for prices to drop? Maybe. But while you wait, prices might fall slowly while rates remain high and the monthly payment doesn't actually improve. Historically, most buyers win by focusing on payment, not price. If you want to know how timing impacts your payment in your city, message me payment. There, that's video editing 101. So this is what we're going to be diving into, of how to kind of perfect this and make it a little bit better, how to take long format video and break it down into short format. Sound good?
Amazing. I think we're all very excited.
All right.
The next round with you, Nathan. Thank you so much for
great.
hopping on this morning and just sharing this info with us. Any questions before we all run away?
Thanks so much. Thank you. That was incredible. Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thanks for coming.
Nice seeing
It was
you,
awesome.
Nathan.
Love you all. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Thank you so much,
Nathan.
Nathan. Have an
Thank you,
amazing day, everyone.